I think a show worth talking about real quick is, you had told me, so you put me onto this show called Suits on Netflix, and then
Sure did.
I had heard that in its like first month out, it broke the record for
minutes streamed for a series to be put onto the network.
Yeah, which is crazy. But also it's really interesting how we all like think alike. You know what I'm saying? Like how everybody just like watch the show and then fuck with it to the point where like everybody's binging it at the same time.
And that does make me look at like, yo, no. What are the qualities of this show that got all of us fucking with?
And that's exactly what I wanted to get into. That's exactly like there's got to be a thing.
No matter what everybody thinks they like or don't like,
there's got to be a thing
that, like, makes us all watch.
That's 100%. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to speculate on that. Like, for those that like don't know, we can just give a quick synopsis of what's going on in the show. But basically, it's a show about a I guess over the course of the show, it goes all over the place, but it starts off as a show about a young guy who wants to be a lawyer and is super fucking smart and knows the law like the back of his hand, but never went to law school and kind of somehow finagles his
photographic memory, helps a little bit.
Crazy.
Helps a little.
It's made me want. It's made me want to look into like, are there motherfuckers out there that really do got photographed? I be sitting there. I'm like, can I train myself? I'm in here trying to like practice memorizing numbers because all I do is like see sequence of numbers all the time. I'm trying to see how well I can like look at it once and then try to recall it.
I'd be lying if I said since I watched the show, when I get to study and I'm like,
let me remember this visually. Let me like try to remember what this looks like.
Yo, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's definitely changed the way in which I study and do my work and get my shit done. But yeah, so like that's what the show is about. The show is about a guy who didn't go to law school, finagled his way into like working for a law firm and practicing law. And then that's essentially the gist of the show. But when we talk about some of the things that make it work, what do you think are some of the things that make 100%. It work? As maybe compared to like other shows or like dynamics that you've seen from other shows that just generally work, or just things that you think are unique to this show?
Yeah, so I'll say, why Suits works to me. One, I think it's a very fast-paced show.
Yes.
A lot of the time people are literally on their feet. They're moving, they're talking, and they're moving. It's boom. And then when they cut, we're cutting to a different another scene, another place. What this other character that is involved in the show, what they're going on. So I also think something to keep people involved are to have somewhat interesting storylines intertwining. You don't want them to be so separate that they're so like, yo, you're doing your own thing, he's doing his own thing. Y'all don't even know what the fuck's going on. They have to like loop. Obviously, at the same time, too, you do need enigmatic characters. You need your neurotic characters. You need your down to earth to level it all out characters. And then it all meshes. You're like, yo, this guy is actually like, yo, you're a character. This person is like the constant. You're like, oh, I know this character.
You know what you're getting.
You kind of very quickly. You kind of associate these types of characteristics to these people early on. You don't have to like wait to see who they are. In the first 3 episodes, you see exactly who the fuck everybody is for real. Early.